everyone. My name is Kari Heisted, and I'm the founder of the Diversity Dashboard. I'd like for all of you to take a moment and think back to a time when you worked on a diverse team. And maybe that diversity came from race or gender. Maybe it came from introverts working with extroverts. Maybe marketing working with IT, or maybe MIT folks working with folks from Harvard. Wherever that diversity came from, your team might have taken a little bit longer to kind of get to know each other and work together, but I'm guessing that your results would have been much better because you were working on a diverse team. And research shows this, that diverse teams give better innovation and more creativity. And we're seeing this being important for companies because they're saying we want to bring in innovation and creativity to our companies, so much so that a global survey by Deloitte showed that 69% of HR leaders actually feel that diversity is important or very important to them right now. And it's so important that $10 billion a year is being spent, we estimate, in the United States alone on diversity programs. The challenge is that 93% of that $10 billion is not actually being measured. So there's a gap. And we saw an opportunity there to create a business that would actually help diversity professionals to measure the metrics and the numbers and the effectiveness of what they're doing. But as opposed to launching a software program and then trying to figure out if somebody wanted to buy it, we said, well, let's go survey our target customers and figure out if they want to buy it first. So we did. We did a national survey. We hit companies like Campbell Soup and Ford, small companies like that, and we said, do you feel a need for this? And they said, yes, there's a need for metrics. Yes, there's a need for a better way to track it. So we said, okay, let's create a solution. What we did was we created the Diversity Dashboard. And that dashboard is one that is going to allow diversity professionals to track their activities, what are they actually doing, measure those results, and then analyze the return on investment. We launched in January. We have put together our first prototype, and we're about to launch our first minimal viable product in the fall. If you'd like to see our prototype, you can come on over to our table and talk to my awesome team, and we'd be happy to show it to you. So what are we actually tracking when we mention this? Because a lot of times people thinking we're an HR software, which we're not. So diversity professionals are involved in all kinds of things like events, training programs, employee resource groups, diversity councils, communication, all of that type of stuff. So each one of these becomes a module that they can use to track the metrics within the modules and then to do the data analysis across all of the different modules to see what that data tells them. So you might say, if this is such an awesome, great idea, who's already done it? And the answer is no one. Now why? I'm not entirely sure. But we don't have any direct competition. We have some side competition that comes from HR software that might have a diversity module added or some other pieces associated with this. But in reality, our competition really is Excel spreadsheets and doing it by hand. So when I go and talk to diversity professionals and I say, I have a software that's going to allow you not to spend Sunday nights doing Excel spreadsheets, they're really fired up. What does it mean for them in terms of their value? They're going to get immediate feedback on their programs and what's happening, what's effective. This is going to allow them to make better decisions, to be able to understand the value of what they're actually doing, and to be able to use this as a tool within corporations to drive corporate value towards the bottom line. Which right now they're doing anecdotally, but they don't have the data and the metrics to prove it. Our target customers, diversity professionals within organizations that have 2,500 employees or more. There's about 20,000 of those employers in the United States. So we have our first target market, but we're already talking to companies that are global, so I suspect we're actually going to be global in the fall when we actually officially launch, because that's the conversation we're starting to have. We have an amazing team. Come on over to my table over here and meet them all. We also have a great advisory board. We do have one of our advisory board members, Mr. Perry, who's a SaaS sales expert who's in the room, so I appreciate his support coming tonight. So what are we looking for? Good question. We're looking for founding corporate members. We're trying to find organizations that want to grow with us, provide us information in terms of the foundation of the software, but are also willing to give us some financial support to help us build this faster and easier than what we're currently doing. We're also looking for companies to do beta testing. So if you know of anybody who has a diversity officer, a diversity professional, who fits into that target customer profile, let us know. We'd love to talk to them. And the last part is we need research group participants, which means all of you can help my company grow really quickly. My research folks would love to have more people to talk to, so if you come on over and let us know, we'll take down your name and number, and I promise I'm not spamming you to death. We're just trying to find some research folks. I'm also asking you to help us gain some awareness about it. So dig out your phones. I was careful of saying getting phones, people want to tweet. If you're willing to tweet this for us and help us to raise some awareness, that'd be great. We're looking for some research folks out there. If you do tweet it, we actually have a thank you gift for you over on our table, which is a pocket guide to working in entrepreneurial teams. The world is changing. Diversity professionals are helping diversity become a leverage within companies. We're all helping them do their job better and faster. Thank you.